morning and welcome to Broadcast in Bed with your host, Brendan Getches. First, in national news, many congressional lawmakers are returning to Washington, D.C. from a brief recess this week, looking as if they got the 5th grade beatdown of their lives at town hall meetings across the United States. Now, town hall meetings are public events for citizens to attend in order to voice their concerns, but viral videos have shown a more contentious tone. The janitor at your local gym reports confusion, as usually the only guy here is this middle-aged guy shooting half-court shots, trying to relive his high school basketball glory days. In particular, anger is being levied at proposed healthcare reform. Republicans have voiced their intention to repeal the Affordable Care Act, which decreased the uninsured rate from 18.2% in 2009 to 10.6% in 2015, according to the Center for Disease Control. However, the GOP has not yet released their plan for a replacement, in fact using some of these meetings to ask citizens' input for what exactly do they want. We want health care! Demanding plebeian, aren't they? Utah Representative Jason Chaffetz suggested it was a paid attempt at bullying and intimidation. However, Politico, CNN, and PolitiFact found no evidence of paid protesters, but during their search they did find Elvis Presley. Now, if this all seems like deja vu, you'd be right. In 2009, angry town hall meetings went viral as citizens appeared to voice their concerns over upcoming healthcare reform. We'll join you again in 2025 to complete the 3rd installment of this historic trilogy. Town Hall Meetings, Part 1, A New Hope, the ACA. Part 2, The Republicans Strike Back. And Part 3, The Return of the Geriatrics. Next, in international news, Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte announced the Philippine National Police will once again be together with drug enforcement officers in the ongoing war on drugs, less than a month after their announced separation. Sources close to the matter expect the couple to begin fighting this week, and by next week they'll have a new argument, most likely during your fun group Friday night out. The separation began in January when 4 national police officers assisted in the kidnapping, extortion, and killing of a South Korean businessman. If only I had a nickel for all my relationships that ended that way. This was only the latest in controversies that have challenged the president's war on drugs. Human Rights Watch reported on Thursday that the incited killings of drug suspects could amount to crimes against humanity, as investigations by organizations have found inconsistencies in police evidence used to justify over 7,000 killings since June of 2016. For example, Reuters found an improbable 97% of drug suspects were killed in December interactions with police, and reports consistently indicated the now dead suspect had attacked first. Later investigation would reveal planted ammunition, guns, and drugs on the bodies. Literally, just sprinkle some crack on them, Johnson. There are limits to police involvement now, as they are only to assist the Drug Enforcement Agency on pre-organized raids. Friends with benefits. Those benefits being guns. Lots of guns. Although international figures have verbally condemned the organized killing of citizens, no actions have been taken due to the Philippines' position against China in ongoing South China Sea disputes. Next, in business news, Restaurant Brands Incorporated, the owners of popular chains Burger King and Tim Hortons, are completing a deal to acquire Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen Incorporated, as reported by Reuters News. Sources familiar to the deal have released the payment to be $1.8 billion, but we know the real exciting news is the traditional upcoming no-holds-barred mascot fight to the death as the King and Deidre Henry, aka Louisiana Chicken Lady, fight. Now, my money is on the Creepy King with an undefeated record. Remember the last time the King was facing off with Tim Horn after their purchase in 2014. Has anyone seen Tim lately? If you have, please have him call us. Tell him his family loves and misses him. Please. Next in popular news, cookie dough. Sweet, delicious, and raw. And just in time as people give up the futility of their New Year's resolutions, a new shop in New York is gaining attention by creatively selling ready-to-eat cookie dough. D.O. Cookie Dough Confections has 16 different flavors that include signatures like chocolate chip and sugar cookie, but also specialties like fluffernutter, s'mores, and peanut butter snickerdoodle. The shop also has online and shipping orders for the rest of us who made the correct decision not to be trapped on an island with New Yorkers. Side note, this popped up conveniently as Catholics around the world begin observing Lent, which traditionally involves choosing to abstain from luxuries like sweets. So reading about decadent, soft, sugary creations engages Catholicism's second favorite pastime, guilt. And it pains me so. Ouch. Thanks, God. You're a dick. And that's all of our news for today. Thank you so very much for joining us. And we'll be back again next week. Remember, don't start your day on snooze. Start it with what's new. Broadcast in bed. With your host, Brendan Getches. Bye-bye.